So yeah, come on, please work. Hopefully this will work now. I'm really hoping that it will. Today, I'm going to teach you all about knights. So, there are 4 knights on the chessboard, and one of the things that makes them special is that they are the only piece that can actually jump over other pieces. And they do it like this. They always move the same number of squares, and they always move in this kind of L shape, as you can see now. And yeah, they're not as valuable as, say, like a queen or something like that, but I like them because they are rather useful. And yeah, I mean, they capture the same way, so let's just take this pawn. This wouldn't happen in a real game because you're just giving away a knight for a pawn, which isn't that brilliant. But yeah, this is knights basically. This is what they do. And if you think about, say, well, we don't know anything about the queen yet, but like the queen can move like you know in a straight line or diagonally or whatever. The knight is a bit more limited because it can only move like that. So it's worth 3 points. That's why we say it's worth 3 points. But the queen is worth like 9 points. So yeah, I mean both our knights are gone now, which is a bit sad. But I mean, this is probably not going to work anyway, so who cares? So yeah, let's just clear the board. And knights are always at their best when they're at the centre of the board like this. See how much this knight controls. It controls like this square and this square. It controls 8 different squares, all of the opposite colour. And whereas this knight is looking a bit sad on its own in the corner, it controls just C2 and B3, which is, not great. I mean, it's very limited, and if we had like a bishop here, well, we don't know anything about. We haven't really taught you anything about bishops, but it's diagonal. It's diagonally. It moves diagonally. So that basically would mean if that bishop was there, it would basically mean that that knight could only move. Didn't mean to do that, but that definitely wouldn't happen in the game. But that knight could only move to b3, and yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's just crap, really, isn't it? It's not very good. That's why they have a saying called "Knight on the rim is grim," and you should always try and put your knight in the centre of the board, and that's why also. Let's just come back. You should never, when you're making a move in a game of chess, you should always try and move your knight towards the centre, so it's attacking all the things like d5 or because because in the opening, like controlling the centre, that's very important. So what you must never do is you must never ever make a move like that, because that just what's the point? It's not controlling like f4 and g5, which is a bit shit really. Whereas this one, if we now make a move like that, that's immediately attacking the opponent's pawn, and we're looking pretty good. It's in a good position. Oh, well, no, it's not. It's being attacked, but oh well. Well, there we are. But in general, that is not good. It's not good to move your knight to h3 or a3. Just don't do that. It's just not very good. Especially because it now can be taken by the bishop, which you just don't want to happen. Unless you want to lose. Unless you're like Garry Kasparov and you want to know what it's like to lose once in your life. But I am assuming that you don't. So, anyway, the one last thing I want to show you. As we've mentioned, knights are very good in sort of positions with a lot of pieces on the board. But there's another way in which they come in useful. Because of the way that they move, it's not very easy to see when they're coming. So you just don't really notice. And you don't really often they don't really figure in your thought processes. But they should. And this is the reason why. Because the queen only can move in a straight line or diagonally. It can't move in the same way as the knight can. So when the king is in check, neither the king or the queen can take the knight. And it's very bad to have your king and queen lined up like this when there's a knight on the board, because the knight will just take it. Because when you're in check, you have to move out the way. There's no choice, because otherwise, if your king's lost, that's the end of the game. But so you just never ever must get into a situation like that. And always try and remember if there's knights around to keep your king and queen on opposite coloured squares, or like this, because the king and queen will never be able to be fought then, and so the queen can just move out the way and everything will be fine. Well, I mean, obviously the knight wouldn't be as close as that, but yeah. Now my knight would have to move out the way because it might be taken. So yeah, just remember that. Either diagonally with one square between them, or just on different coloured squares like this. See, now the king and queen can't really be fought in the same manner as before. Well, I mean, good luck with all that, and I hope you learned something useful from this video anyway. Well, thanks for watching, and goodbye.